Yo, I'm David. I'm the audience, also the cameraman. Just imagine me behind here.
As the great baseball player Satchel Paige once said, never let your head hang down. Never give up and sit down and grieve. Find another way. Therefore, I'll be telling a story about not giving up and showing dedication. Sports has always been a calming presence in my life and something that has kept me grounded, motivated, and happy. As my senior year came around, I was never more excited than to play sports. I'd spent my whole junior year injured and away from sports, so I was very excited to play my last year in high school. We started off the season decent, but not as well as we would have hoped because we did not have a lot of tall players on our team. So we were having trouble against the tougher competition. But as the preseason went on, we were starting to find our way and get things going. But something happened where the team got shaken up, and this made it very hard for us to compete in our local league here in Humboldt. Um, as the regular season came around, we were just getting used to our new team, and we had to bring up six new players. So half of our team was players that me and the rest of the five returning players had never played with before. So it was very hard to have any sort of team chemistry. And as the season started, we lost our first four games in a row, and they were all very embarrassing defeats by a lot of points. As the and this culminated in our fifth game of the season, which was an away game with what's widely known as the most hostile crowd in the entire area. The game started the same as every other game up to that point. We had given up a lot of points very fast, and to be honest, it was quite demoralizing to even be a part of that team. As we went into halftime, our coaches had just let it go and just ripped into us, questioning if we even wanted to be there, if we were giving it all at our all. And I looked inside of myself, as did the rest of my teammates, I'm sure, and realized no, I probably wasn't giving it as much effort as I could because I was just demoralized with what had happened to my team. And then we just came together and decided, even though we might not be able to win, it doesn't really matter. We should just go out there and take it one play at a time and try to come back from the 30-point deficit that we were facing. Started off slowly, but we would just score and play good defense and just ignored the crowd, ignored the fact that we hadn't won a game in a while, and just took it play by play. As the fourth quarter came around, I realized that the deficit wasn't as big as I thought anymore, and we were had a good chance to come back and win. We just all stayed calm, kept playing our hardest, and when the last minute came around, it was a two possession game. Then I made a shot that put our and in the final 10 seconds, I made a shot that put our team up by 2 points. Then the other team got fouled, and they made their two free throws, and that tied the game up. Then, on the last play, our team came out and we couldn't do what we wanted to do because we were a little bit discombobulated. But then one of my teammates, dropped the ball, ran back to grab it, picked it up, and as the buzzer went off, he chucked up a half court shot and it went in. and we won the game, then instantly I was flooded with feelings of, oh my goodness, we actually won a game, and it was in the most amazing way possible. And then that just made me have a whole different perspective on the whole situation. And I knew that nobody was feeling sorry for us and that there was no excuse for whatever issues we were having. And we just used that as motivation. We never gave up and we were able to win the game. So that is the sentiment that this season taught me. Though it was very, very difficult, I realized that no matter what it is, no matter what you're doing, never give up and never be discouraged. Because if you fail, then at least you'll fail trying. And if you complete the task at hand, it'll be the most gratifying feeling possible. All right.